remember crying.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Janendra, Jai Swaminarayan, Sai Ram. A very warm welcome once again from Women to Women. A long time we've not had a session, so today is a beginning again after Diwali. Today we've got a special topic. I think my sound is very high. It's actually Keep Well Mantras. Keep Well Mantras is a fitness and nutrition initiative launched by Prapti Dutt in 2020, and with a vision to make wellness an unfaltering habit. Prapti Dutt is a widely passionate, award-winning fitness trainer, nutritionist, and a mom to 2 boys who has been transforming lives through her highly and rated global fitness online programs. So, to waste enough time, I'd rather invite Prapti and talk about skin. That's the topic we have chosen today. So can I invite Prapti?
Hi. Hi everyone. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome, Prapti. This is, as you must have known, Women to Women, and we run all over. Also, we've got about 35 different groups, and one of them is health, being well, and low carb. So we run health group as well, and I'd like you to, introduce yourself more and tell us exactly what we're going to talk about. All yours. The floor is yours now. Thank you, Prapti.
Thank you very much for having me today, and I'm so excited to see everybody and would love to see you all faces. So please do switch on videos. It's absolutely fine if you don't want to. But yes, I mean, today's session is all about you asking me questions, okay? I will definitely share all the knowledge I've got from my fitness experience. I train people. I have trained global ladies regard different nutrition issues. It could be health, it could be fitness, but we are all together one warrior. Okay, if we find something that's close to our heart, we always try to achieve it, and that's one thing common in every woman I have known, and that makes our journey really beautiful. So today's topic for you all is totally as per you want to ask me, totally, and all yours, if I were to say. I specialize in core strength, which I believe every woman should have. Core strength is all about making your core of the body, your tummy, your lower back, your glutes, your pelvic, very, very strong to be able to manage a lot many issues beyond physical fitness, your hormones as well. So that's my specialization in core fitness. I also help people have the right nutrition for core fitness, and I conduct classes for different fitness levels, different age groups, even for kids. My members literally range from 5-year-olds to literally 65-year-olds. So that's the range of people I train. But really, I think the important topic here for me and have always been, purely because I have experienced it myself, is my mental health, purely because I wasn't physically very well. And that impacted me a lot mentally. So how much people suffer, not just because of some physical ailment, but because also they're not confident about themselves. So I'll talk about your mental health. I'll talk about your physical health. I'll talk about core strength. I'll talk about nutrition required for your core strength. I'll also talk about anything you would like to know, especially I know you mentioned about skin folds and skin health. I'll definitely cover that in the nutrition. So I'm all yours. Whatever topic you want me to cover, I will definitely bring my knowledge as much as I can share with you all. Any questions? Anything? Yeah, perfect.
I think, Prapti, if you start something and from that people will start doing Q&As then.
Oh, yes, definitely. So one thing I would like to know from you all, let's make it a little bit more of a discussion, okay? So let's start understanding what is the struggle everybody faces, mainly with their health. And what I would also love to know is what kind of struggles you have faced over the years, not that just now, but even in the past that you feel is a concern. I would definitely pick up one very common topic is having a weak core or your weak lower back. Everybody faces some or the other challenges when they're not very physically strong, especially in their back issues, their the glutes that you're not very strong in. Once you get up, you kind of feel the jerk. So that comes to my mind, the first thing that comes with age as well as lack of activity. But I would love to understand from you all, maybe one of us can share with me what is the most common issue that you face currently regards your health?
Fat.
Fat. Okay, yes. That's definitely one thing that we will try to, yes, go
Yes,
for it.
unwanted fat waste not necessarily needed.
Yes, yes. Very, very important topic. Go for it.
And also, there is a question there. What is the best healer for nerves and muscles?
Okay, good. And I'll take one more question and I'll cover 3 of them again altogether. Anybody
Smita,
else? Smita said regards core
Smita said,
exercises.
yeah.
Core exercises. Okay. So first is fat, second is nerves, and third is core exercises. Okay. For first fat, see what happens over the time when we grow old, our skin becomes very lazy. Skin is an extremely lazy organ. It needs to train. And usually what happens, we sometimes feel is the fat deposits that's under the layers of the skin, which could be one if you're not inside your weight requirements. As per your BMI, if you're above your BMI, you will store fat. But second, also, the reason we feel sometimes it all everything gathers around our stomach is also because the skin is very loose around that area. Okay. It's not always fat. It's also about the bulk and the folds that we get around that area because we never train that muscle. Okay. That's one thing. We walk, we might train our legs, we might train our shoulders, we might do some upper body exercise, but we never train the core. We never work our core muscles. So we feel that, we are depositing a lot of fat there, which is a combination of lazy skin and, of course, the excess of food we sometimes eat. Okay. So they are the both together, two culprits. So for having the right weight, of course, we all know that for our height requirements, how much we should be eating in terms of if we are not working out a lot, we are not using our energy to do a lot of workouts or even workouts, any kind of activity. If we have a sedentary lifestyle, likelihood whatever we are eating is getting stored and we are not using. It's basic funda. Whatever we eat needs to be used up by the body. And if you're not using up that, it gets stored in. The body is very intelligent. It thinks that I'm going to store this food for the time when I don't get it. But we never give that opportunity to the body. We keep eating still, So we never let the body get that space and time when we are not eating. So there are a few things you can do. Very easy. Try to fast. Okay. So try to adopt a simple idea of fasting for a period. And it's very easy to do. It's something that we should try and adapt our body as well. We should give our body a little window of not eating. We call it intermittent fasting. And it's good when it comes to an age when you are struggling to maintain your weight and the activity levels because of your joint problems or some problems or the other. It's always good to have a fasting window wherein you will not eat anything. Okay, that moderates your eating. That also controls your late night crunching and the snacks and everything that goes in us. So always adopt a window of not eating. Be very strict and no eating at that time. That will help you maintain a little bit of your weight. Okay, so that way you will give a little fasting window. Second rule, if you can adopt, don't eat food that is very rich. Okay. Now, when I say rich, there are foods that are very high in calorie. Okay. Not every food is going to be very rich in calorie, but we say this handful of our nuts, nothing. Now we keep eating and within 5 minutes is gone in the tummy. And where it goes, nobody knows. That little bit of nuts contains so much calories. Yeah. So we don't realize. So always go by calorie richness, not quantity. Okay, so we say probably itna sa to badam khaya, but then badam is so rich in calories. It's okay with I speak in Hindi. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
तो इतना सा जो हाथ में मुट्ठी थी वो इतनी कैलोरीज की होगी कि शायद 2-3 रोटी खा लेते तो बेटर होता. ओके, तो ये अडॉप्ट करना है कि कैलोरी रिचनेस नहीं खानी. जैसे हमें पता है कि तेल जो है सबसे ज्यादा कैलोरी रिच कर देता है चीज को. कुछ भी फ्राई करो उसकी रिचनेस बढ़ जाती है. ठीक है, तो फ्राइड नहीं खाना. ठीक है, कुछ भी में शुगर डाल दोगे बहुत सारी, उसकी रिचनेस बढ़ जाती है. तो बहुत शुगर बटर वाली चीजें नहीं खानी. सोचो कि क्वांटिटी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आप इतना बड़ा प्लेट अपना लेके आओ, उसमें सब्जियां रखो, वो खाओ, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. मगर आप इतना सा ज्यादा सा मक्खन अपने परांठे पे डालोगे ना, वो खराब है. ठीक है, तो रिचनेस को अवॉइड करेंगे. हम खाएंगे अच्छे से मगर बहुत रिच नहीं करेंगे अपने खाने को. वी विल नॉट कैलोरी डेंस द फूड. ओके, सो दैट इज द सेकंड वे ऑफ डीलिंग इट. सो फर्स्ट रिपीटिंग इट, फास्टिंग. फास्ट करना थोड़ी देर, चाहे 12 से 14 घंटे बॉडी को कुछ खाना नहीं देना. ठीक है, वो अपना टाइम ढूंढो. कई लोग सुबह के प्राणी है, कई लोग रात के प्राणी है. आप कौन से टाइम के प्राणी हो आप जानते हो, मगर जो भी दिन का प्राणी है वो रात को फास्टिंग करेंगे. ओके, so try to start your day well if you are a morning person. Okay, if you are a late night person और सुबह आराम से उठते हो तो मॉर्निंग का फास्ट रख लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. पर 12-14 घंटे कुछ नहीं खाना. वन रूल ऑफ फास्टिंग हो गया. सेकेंड रीत में रिचनेस नहीं खानी कोई भी फॉर्म की. तीसरा, अडॉप्ट करो रूल कि आज मैंने अगर ज्यादा खाया तो मैं क्या करूं उस बारे में, ठीक है, ऐसे सोचो। कुछ नहीं होता, घर में ही चलो, वॉकिंग 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 घर में ही कर लो, कुछ भी एक्सरसाइज उठा के कर लो, बट द डेज यू नो यू आर ईटिंग मोर देन यूजुअल, यू नीड टू डू समथिंग अबाउट इट। ये सिंपल सिंपल स्टेप्स हैं, हर दिन को वन एट अ टाइम लेके चलोगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी, ठीक है ना। बट अगर बहुत सारा फैट एक्यूमुलेटेड है कुछ सालों से, उनको कम कैसे करेंगे, उसके लिए यू हैव टू वर्क एक्स्ट्रा। छोटी छोटी चीजों से कुछ नहीं होगा, अपने आप को लंबे फास्ट दो, कम खाओ, थोड़ा पोर्शन कम करो और ज्यादा एक्टिविटी करो, बस इन तीनों को ही खेलोगे आप। और मेंटेनेंस करो या वेट लॉस करो, अपने वेट को नॉर्मल लेके आओ, खुद ही एनर्जी बेटर लगेगी, ठीक है ना। कार्ब्स बुरे नहीं होते, कोई भी चीज खाने की बुरी नहीं होती, बस उसको उतना खाना है जितना बॉडी को जरूरत है। We don't want to eat beyond the requirements of our body, which changes with lifestyle, with age, and everything else. Okay, so that is the first thing for your fat. You have to control amount of fat and control the muscles around your core. So coming back to second, nerves. Okay, so coming to your second question, how to make your muscles and nerves strong. ठीक है, इसके अंदर ना छोटे छोटे रूल्स है। वन रूल है कि मसल को ट्रेन करना चाहिए। कोई एज एड कहते हैं ना, नो एज एट बार, नो, कोई भी उठा के हल्का सा वेट, मसल्स को चलाओ, थोड़ा सा यूज करो मसल्स को, कंधों को घुमाओ थोड़ा सा, ठीक है ना। तो मसल्स को यूज एज मेनी मसल्स एज यू पॉसिबली कैन, सो यू विल ऑलवेज स्ट्रेंथन। एंड गाड़ी है जैसे, वी आर अ कार, वी आर अ व्हीकल, माइलेज चाहिए तो यूज करो। ओके, अगर ठंडे पड़ जाएंगे तो चलानी मुश्किल हो जाती है ना। सर्दी में गाड़ी नहीं चलती क्योंकि पड़ी रहती है वो। तो अपने आप को माइलेज दो, रोज के रोज गाड़ी चलाओ, रोज के रोज अपने इंजन घुमाओ, एंड मेक योर कार स्मूदर विद अ गुड माइलेज एंड पेस। ओके, सो रोज की एक्टिविटी जरूरी है फॉर योर नर्व्स एंड इवन फॉर योर मसल्स। बाकी अच्छा खाना खाना है तो प्रोटीन जरूर खाओ। Our vegetarian diet is the best diet. I'm also vegetarian. Lentils, दालें, हर किस्म की दालें, हर टाइप का ग्रेन अच्छा है। Every lentil is good for you. आपको डाइट में बहुत न्यूट्रिशन मिलता है। सिर्फ लेंटिल्स ही अगर खा लोगे वो अपने आप में आपको न्यूट्रिशन दे देती है। अपने कोई भी लेग्यूम्स, लेंटिल्स, किडनी बीन्स, चने, ये सब कुछ चीजें आर वेरी वेरी न्यूट्रिशन फॉर योर नर्व्स। ओके, अगर कोई जेन्युइन नर्व की प्रॉब्लम है, चिया सीड्स बहुत अच्छी हैं। यू नो, हैव चिया सीड्स एवरी डे। सीड्स, ओमेगा 369, ये 3 का एक कैप्सूल भी आती है। यू कैन गेट योरसेल्फ ओमेगा 369 और टेक देम डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द सीड्स। एक चम्मच, सिर्फ एक चम्मच सीड का, सीड मिक्स ले लो, ओमेगा 369 सीड, कुछ भी खाओ, एक चम्मच डाल लो, इट्स गुड फॉर यू। ओके, सो हैव रिच omegas in your diet अगर आप वेजिटेरियन हो। ओके, अदरवाइज इट गेट्स कवर्ड ऑफ विद योर फिश या कुछ चिकन, उसमें कवर हो जाता है। बट इफ यू आर अ वेजिटेरियन यू नीड टू मेक श्योर यू ईट सम चिया सीड्स, दैट इज गुड फॉर योर nervous system and generally as well as your nerves and your muscle builds as well, ठीक है ना। उसके लिए you'll feel a lot of change over time, 3 महीने तक, see how it goes and just adopt it. Third question, we go back to your core exercise. See, core exercises बहुत सारी हैं। ओके, सबसे अच्छी क्या है, वैक्यूम, सांस अंदर खींचो, सबसे अच्छी कोर एक्सरसाइज है, इतनी आसान है और कभी भी कर सकते हो, अभी कर लो बैठे बैठे, अंदर खींचो सांस, दैट इज अ कोर एक्सरसाइज, वन ऑफ द ब्रिलियंट कोर एक्सरसाइज। कोई एज नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, अपनी सांस को खींच के अंदर पकड़ो, रिलैक्स करो अंदर, बस यही करना है। कोर एक्सरसाइज है ये, अपनी कोर की मसल्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करो, ब्रीदिंग करो। एंड देयर इज अ वैक्यूम, कोर वैक्यूम, मैं हमेशा अपनी क्लास की स्टार्टिंग में हर किसी से कराती हूँ। इट्स ऑलवेज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू डू एवरी डे। कभी भी बैठे बैठे कर लो, टीवी देख रहे हो कर लो, खींचो अपने कोर को अंदर, मसल को स्ट्रॉन्ग करो, कॉन्शियस एंगेजमेंट करो और छोड़ दो, ठीक है, उन मसल्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करो एंड वैक्यूम्स करो। होल्ड करके 10 काउंट करो, सांस होल्ड करके 10 काउंट करके धीरे धीरे रिलैक्स करो, फिर खींचो सांस अंदर, 10 काउंट होल्ड करके फिर रिलैक्स करो, ठीक है। तो कोर को सक्शन दो, कोर की एक सबसे अच्छी एक्सरसाइज है कि कोर को सक करो अंदर, एकदम अपने कोर को अंदर खींचो ताकि वो लिटरली इट गोज टू योर स्पाइन, दैट मच ऑफ अ सक्शन आई वांट। इसको जोर जोर से नहीं करना, झटका नहीं देना अपने आप को, ठीक है, सिर्फ सक करके होल्ड करो कोर को एंड देन रिलीज इट। ओके, दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एक्सरसाइजेस फॉर योर कोर, और कभी भी कहीं भी कर सकते हो आप। ओके, द सेकेंड कोर एक्सरसाइज फॉर यू इज नथिंग बट थोड़ा सा अपना कोबरा के पोज में जाओ, ठीक है। ये हम पीछे की बैक मसल को कोर पे लेते हैं, हल्का सा बस लेटो और थोड़ा सा अपनी गर्दन को हल्का सा उठाओ और अपनी बैक के कोर को हल्का सा ट्रेन करो, और बस फिर रेस्ट करो। कोई जरूरी नहीं कि बहुत जोर जोर के करो, थोड़ा सा खींच के अपने आप को थोड़े 5 काउंट लेके रिलैक्स करो, ठीक है। कोब्रास करो, इससे आपकी बैक मसल स्ट्रांग होंगी और उसमें भी कोर को काफी सक्शन मिलती है। बट डिपेंडिंग ऑन विच एवर स्टेज यू आर, विच एवर फिटनेस लेवल यू आर, मैं अपनी क्लासेस में बहुत कोर एक्सरसाइजेस कराती हूँ। यू कैन see if you want to join one of the classes and try it, देखो एक बार करके as per your fitness level। बट सबसे अच्छी एक्सरसाइज है कोर की वैक्यूम, कोर की सक्शन। पूरे दिन करो, पूरे दिन करो, और आपको खुद ही काफी हद तक कोर ऐसा लगेगा जैसे अंदर घुस गया है, बिकॉज कोर की मसल्स को यू आर ट्रेनिंग ऑन अ डे टू डे बेसिस। ओके, so those are the 3 questions. Any other questions? Go for it. And there was one chat me question, 1 minute. So how long after you record? See, morning is best when you have not eaten anything. Okay, that is a good time. Of course, you can drink your water and do it, but don't do on a full stomach. Okay, you have to give at least 1 hour gap over a full stomach to do any such core exercises. Best time to do it in the morning. You drink your water, take 1-2 glasses of water, and then relax and then do your core exercise. But don't do झटका. Okay, ऐसे suctions करके jerks नहीं लेने, होल्ड करना है मसल को, कॉन्शियस एंगेजमेंट करनी। ओके, एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? गो फॉर इट।
Everybody is shy.
नो नो नो, डोंट बी शाय, आई एम लिटरली आस्क मी एनीथिंग यू लाइक। मेरे से तो शाय कोई होना ही चाहिए, मैं तो आई एम सो ओपन विद एवरीबॉडी, आई एम द लास्ट पर्सन पीपल शुड बी शाय।
Hello, can you tell my muscle is my
कपाल,
muscle मेरा
sorry,
मसल घिस गया है हाथ का शोल्डर से, तो वो अप डाउन नहीं होता है, पीछे नहीं जाता है, तो दर्द बहुत होता है, तो क्या करना चाहिए?
आपको किसी प्रॉपर एक्सरसाइज के किसी को दिखाना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा सा हाथ को इधर को लेके आके थोड़ा सा हाथ पीछे करो, ऊपर मत खींचो, पर यहाँ की मसल्स को थोड़ा सर्कुलेशन दो। कोई, इफ यू फाइंड एनीबडी हु कैन हेल्प यू लाइक अ फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट, ही विल बी एबल टू हेल्प यू विद इट, बिकॉज थोड़ा शोल्डर इज सेंसिटिव, सो डोंट पुश इट अभी, don't push it up. Okay, maybe take some support of the other hand like this and थोड़ा सा इसको ऐसे खींच के इसको वापस करो, थोड़ा सा ऐसे खींच के। when you feel stronger you can work with the bands, you know, एक there are these resistant bands,
band,
so bands exercises करो, उससे shoulders बहुत अच्छे strong हो जाते हैं। try to hold a band और खींचो, जैसे एक जगह बैंड को बांध लो और उसको खींचो, ठीक है। ऐसे ऐसे खींचोगे जब बैंड को, तो ये शोल्डर स्ट्रांग होएगा, शोल्डर की स्ट्रेंथ बनेगी, अपर बैक की स्ट्रेंथ बनेगी। बट सबसे पहले थोड़ी सर्कुलेशन मोशंस में इसको चेंज करो, गेट समबडी टू हेल्प यू विद इट, अपने आप झटका नहीं देना, ठीक है। एंड आप किसी ने मुझे कहा था कपाल भाती, कपाल भाती कोर सेक्शन में कपाल भाती में झटका नहीं देना। सी, आपकी बैक सेंसिटिव है, ओके, सेंसिटिव बैक में झटके नहीं देते, तो कपाल भाती नहीं करेंगे, कोर की सक्शन करेंगे, जस्ट ओनली कोर स्क्वीज, होल्ड एंड रिलीज, बस झटका नहीं देना, बिकॉज वो स्पाइन पे इम्पैक्ट करता है। सो दिस इज नॉट रियली कपाल भाती, ठीक है। एंड आपने किसी ने मुझसे और पूछा था लोअर बैक प्रॉब्लम, लोअर बैक का सच्ची द ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज स्ट्रेच, लोअर बैक को स्ट्रेच दो हमेशा। कोई भी बैक प्रॉब्लम जब भी आती है, यू हैव टू स्ट्रेच इट, थोड़ा सा इधर घुमाओ हाथ, थोड़ा सा उधर घुमाओ हाथ, उस मसल को खींचो, ठीक है ना। उसको जब आप स्ट्रेच दोगे वो टेंडेंस लूज हो जाते हैं, दे गेट बेटर, सोरनेस आ जाती है। अगर अकड़ जाते हैं हाथ सर्दियों में, क्यों अकड़ते हैं? बिकॉज मूवमेंट नहीं होती। व्हेन यू वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग योर बॉडी फील्स अ बिट स्टिफ, बिकॉज पूरी रात मूवमेंट नहीं थी, दैट्स व्हाई इट वाज स्टिफ। यू walk around, you move, you feel better, बस बैक भी वैसी है, थोड़ा सा घुमाओ थोड़ा थोड़ा घुमाओ, इधर करो, ऊपर करो, उधर करो हाथ, ताकि स्ट्रेच मिले उसको. द मोमेंट यू स्ट्रेच, योर लोअर बैक प्रॉब्लम्स विल रिजॉल्व. चाइल्ड पोज करते हैं ना, जैसे एकदम लेट जाओ जमीन पे, स्ट्रेच करो, हाथ एकदम आगे करके स्ट्रेच करो, बैक को स्ट्रेच दो, देन योर बैक प्रॉब्लम्स विल रिजॉल्व. और पेन इन योर शोल्डर, शोल्डर पेन के लिए सबसे बेस्ट है थोड़ी सी सर्कुलेशन मूवमेंट. ओके, हमेशा शोल्डर को सर्कुलेशन देते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे करके, और एक आगे को और एक पीछे को. ठीक है, शोल्डर के लिए हमेशा सर्कुलर्स करो. एंड वंस यू फील स्ट्रॉन्गर, डू रेजिस्टेंट बैंड एक्सरसाइजेस. थोड़ी सी बैंड एक्सरसाइजेस, आई विल मोर देन हैप्पी, एक दिन में एक सेशन करा दूंगी. या I'll do a little session for 15 minutes. Get yourself your band. और थोड़ी मैं एक्सरसाइजेस बता दूंगी. ठीक है, सो यू कैन ऑलवेज डू अ लिटिल स्ट्रेच. एक ऊपर खींचना है, एक ऊपर खींचना है, एक साइड को खींचना है, एक ऊपर खींचेंगे. Okay, so I'll help you do your stretches with them. But your shoulders, your back, and everything needs stretch and circular motion, mobility movements, like I call. And
Also, I believe to stretch that on top of your door, if you can grab the top of the door and then swing, oh, that is quite good stretch. You
yeah,
know, you're
yes,
hanging from the top.
hanging from the top, yes, that's one thing. But उसमें ना pull हो सकता है, so you
Okay.
can get a little bit of pull. So best है, don't go against the gravity. For anybody whose back is sensitive, go with the gravity. Go forward and fall. Fall में करो. जो जो हमें अगर किसी की, like your fitness might be much better than people who are struggling.
Yeah.
They don't want to pull their muscles. If you go with the gravity, like imagine फूल नीचे गिरता है, फूल को नीचे ही गिरा. So fall forward and stretch. If you are strong, go against the gravity. That way you will be stronger to hold it. ठीक है, so that is वही stretch, बस लेट के करो. That will be better.
Yeah.
Hip, what exercise can I do when the hip flares up? See, here, if you have an hairline fracture, पहली बात, एक धार, बहुत लंबा बैठना नहीं. ठीक है, आपको, if you want to work and strengthen up your glutes, you have to definitely work to move it a little bit. तो एक जगह बैठ के बहुत देर नहीं बैठना, वो पेन ट्रिगर हो जाती है. And I think that is going to be the case, right? Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the time, does it flare up when you sit long? If you correct me and answer me on the messages, if that's the case, Kalpana. If you sit for very long, that is when you flare up most of the time. So try not to sit for very long, or not to walk or do something in excess for very long. बहुत देर बैठो भी मत और बहुत देर चलो भी मत. So nothing in excess for that particular flare up. You have to reduce it. The other thing is, थोड़ा सा glutes को strong करना पड़ता है. Okay, we have to strengthen up our glute muscles because that is something. उसके लिए ना एक exercise होती है glute bridge. ठीक है, वो हल्की हल्की तौर पे हम कर सकते हैं, not a lot. That's gonna probably help you strengthen up your glute muscles. और बहुत light. Yeah, when you're sitting for long ना कल्पना, yes, don't sit for long. For your glutes, if you flare up, मतलब उसको आप दबा के रख रहे हो बहुत जोर की, ऐसे दबा के रखो, हाथ को दर्द करता है ना, तो वो उस मसल को दबा के क्यों रखा है इतनी देर. चलो उठो, थोड़ा सा 10 मिनट बैठो, थोड़ी थोड़ी देर के बैठ के उठ के मूवमेंट रखो, उसको दबाओ मत. डोंट लेट इट फ्लेयर अप. सी, मसल का सिंपल फिलॉसफी है, मुझे नहीं यूज करोगे मैं तुम्हें तंग करूंगी. सिंपल सी बात है. द मोर यू यूज मी, द मोर यू आर एक्टिव फॉर मी, आई विल बी एक्टिव फॉर यू. ठीक है, द मोर यू डोंट यूज मी, द मोर आई विल नॉट टॉक टू यू. सिंपल. ठीक है, तो जितना एक्टिव रहोगे, मसल्स में प्रॉब्लम उतनी कम आएंगी. ठीक है ना? एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
Yes, Mayuri is saying, what is the best exercise for sciatica pain? L4, L5, S1, trapped nerves and trapped nerves in cervical spine, C3, C5, question mark. Is it advisable to do cervical traction daily about 30-40 minutes? And her second question is, will core suction help strengthen diaphragm so it can reduce heat, sliding hiatal hernia?
See, if you have hernia, core suction isn't the best thing to do. You have to do small spurts of it, like hold it, release it, hold it, release it, but don't excessively do that nerve. Okay. The other question for your sciatic. See, the thing is with that, you will have to always take extra precaution, and these things don't happen. It takes months of little movement that's gonna help you, including your glute bridges, including you sit on the seat and try to raise your legs. Okay, that is one thing. Relax on the back and raise your leg. That is something. So you need more circulation of your blood, and the movement that helps with all kind of circulation, where you kind of take your leg up and down, leg up and down, and then leg right and down, leg left, and trying to take the movement from up and down to side and side. So we need more inclination and circulation for both of them. But because it is something that you have to be extra conscious. Take small reps, like 5 reps and stop. 5 reps and stop. Okay, so give breaks with the motions, because you don't want to exert your muscles in that case. But over the time, you will feel better. And again, don't stand for very long, don't sit for very long, and don't do long cardio if you have such problem, because it will only make your problem worse. Okay, but other than that, your muscles will only get better with little light movement at regular intervals. Okay, so make sure whatever exercises your physiotherapist or your doctor has given you, you should always try to do it almost every day or even twice a day. Okay, a little bit of glute bridges will help possibly, but again, you have to make it very slow reps just to strengthen up the glute muscles. It will go away, but again, it depends on your age, your situation, how worse it is. If you are in the initial stage, it comes and goes, the likelihood you will improve. Okay, I hope that answers.
Thank you. Anybody else, please? You can raise your hand and, start speaking.
Or send me the questions.
Yes, if you're shy, write in the messages.
Thank you, Kalpana. Yeah, ask me and I'll tell you about the skin. Let's go into that topic, and you think anything that comes to your head. So your skin again, for any kind of skin. So our skin is very linked to the collagen that we produce. Okay, so our body produces collagen that gives us that luster, that shine, and that everything. And most of the time, the body ladies may naturally, the collagen body produces. Okay, so in the young age, you will find your skin had more luster, but with age, it kind of reduces. But in all honesty, I think you have to make sure 2 things. 1, you eat good amount of vitamin C in your diet. Vitamin C, multivitamins in nahi lena. Okay, vitamin C is always naturally taken by fruits or vegetables. Your any good vegetable, any good whatever you like. Okay, उसमें जो आपकी पसंद का फ्रूट है, जो आपका वेजिटेबल है, दिन के 3 फ्रूट जरूर खाने हैं और दिन की 5 सब्जियां जरूर खानी है. 5 vegetable, 3 fruits का रूल है, golden rule, and you follow it. And अपना दिन चाय से शुरू नहीं करना. बहुत लोग हैं, चाय सबसे पहले चाय कौन पीता है? हाथ खड़ा करो, बिकॉज सभी होंगे. एवरीबडी चाय. सुबह सुबह सबकी चाय कॉफी बंद होगी. सबसे पहले पियेंगे पानी और कुछ नहीं. पानी बहुत पीना है. See, water intake is one thing that people struggle. Okay, and I know we struggle. It's very natural. Go for it. Do you want to ask something before I go further?
When you say water, I don't actually have tea in the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I actually have warm fig water.
Oh.
Figs. I soak 2 figs every night, and that water stays warm till morning. And I drink first thing, 6 o'clock in the morning, I drink the water. And then I'll have my shower around 8ish. And then as soon as I come out of the shower, I'll eat the 2 figs. And that, I don't know whether you would call it fasting. And that will last me till 12, half 12. I'll prepare lunch, and that's my first meal. I don't have proper breakfast.
Don't worry, you don't have to fast. I don't do any kind of long fasting either. Your lifestyle, your metabolism पे बहुत depend करता है. Some people cannot do long fastings because their BP goes low, sugar levels go low. कईयों को salt का intake नहीं मिलते तो kind of feel dizzy. So not fasting is for everybody. Anything between 12 hours की fasting भी fasting होती है. Okay, when people have very less like late night खाते हैं वो सही नहीं. But 12-hour fasting is also a fasting. Okay, you have to give yourself. But if you ask me, it's not fasting, because if you are actually fasting, anything that goes beyond like a give it a 50 calorie count. Okay, anything beyond 50 calorie count is not fasting. So you can have black, you say if you want to fast, you can have black coffee, black tea or anything, but you don't have to. कई लोग थोड़े 2-3 बादाम खा लेते हैं, वो भी चलता है. Okay, you don't have to fast if that is the lifestyle that works for you. It is for people who want to moderate on their eating habits. Yeah, but water पियेंगे, चाय नहीं पियेंगे सुबह. पहली चीज चाय नहीं पीते because that creates acids in your body which will show on your skin. Your gut and your skin are mirror. जो gut है आपका वो face पे आता है. Okay, so your skin is a reflection of your gut. If you're eating any food that is disturbing your gut functions or destroying some kind of good bacteria in your gut, skin पे आएगा. अभी नहीं तो कल, but आएगा. Okay, so eat gut healthy foods. जैसे probiotics में सीधा सीधा yogurt खाओ, दही खाओ. दूध inflammation देता है, दही नहीं देगा. If you are into yogurt, it's good source of calcium as well. Eat gut friendly food and fruits बहुत खाओ. Vitamin C बहुत लो, natural way से लो, सब्जियों से, फ्रूट से लो. और सुबह की एसिड, कुछ भी एसिड प्रोड्यूस करने वाला सुबह पहली चीज नहीं लेते. चाय कॉफी नहीं लेके पानी खूब पियो. पानी का इंटेक दिन में कम से कम 2 लीटर होना चाहिए. 2 to 3 liters is something you should target. और उसमें अच्छा सारा पानी सुबह पियो. That is the best time to drink water. When you have body को इतना लंबा आपने पानी के बिना रखा, ठीक है ना? You have kept your body for 12 hours not drinking food, drinking water. Food तो चलता है, जी तो body food के बिना काम चला लेती है, मगर पानी बहुत जरूरी है body के लिए. So you have to make sure you drink good nice of water after that fasting of that long. सबसे पहले सबसे अच्छी चीज है एक थर्मस की बोतल रखो वाटर भर के रात को अपने बेड साइड, और सुबह उठते ही पानी वहीं से शुरू कर दो. किचन में जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आंख खोलो, पानी पियो. That way you will be able to increase the water intake in your body. And जैसे भी पसंद है, आपको फिग वाला पानी पसंद है. People like different, people put something or the other. कई लोग किशमिश डालते हैं. Anything works. कई लोग इलायची डालते हैं सुबह सुबह. Whatever works for you. You need to drink good nice water from the morning itself. But पहला कप चाय नहीं होगी, पानी का लेंगे. ठीक है, that's gonna change. Skin के लिए anything that is gut friendly is gonna give you a good luster in skin. And second thing, your activity levels. Body की toxic कैसे निकलते हैं? एक body जो toxic एक simple फंडा है. Body के toxics निकलने चाहिए. पानी से निकलते. दूसरा सबसे अच्छा body को toxic निकालने का तरीका है अपनी हीट वेंट करना. ठीक है, हम कहते हैं कि हमने वेट लूज किया, और एक्चुअली इनफैक्ट ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन. मैं आप सबसे क्विज करती हूँ, मुझे बताओ जब हम वेट लूज करते हैं वो वेट जाता कहाँ है? सबसे पहली बात, कहाँ जाता है? वेयर डज दैट वेट गो? कहाँ कहाँ चला गया सारा वेट? 10 किलो लूज कर जाते हैं लोग. वेयर डज इट गो? वी डोंट नो. इट वेंट्स आउट. इट इज दैट वेंट. जब हम कुछ एक्सरसाइज करते हैं एकदम गर्म हो जाते हैं ना, we kind of, that is how what it evaporates out of you. Your weight is what is given out when you heat out, और वो evaporate होता है. ठीक है ना? So that is your fat burning and evaporating. So vent करना, body को heat देना, किसी भी तरीके की exercise is going to make you vent. थोड़ी सी गर्मी body में अंदर से आनी चाहिए. You don't need to produce heat that comes from your actions. That is going to make your skin feel better as well. Body की face की skin तो दिखती है, but overall skin भी हमारी skin ही है हर जगह. उसको एकदम body को heat दो. That comes from internal body functions. That's going to make your skin better. Okay. So wait, I'm going back to your question.
Before you do that, Ramila Ben had her hand up for a very long time.
Yes. Sorry, yes, go for it.
Ramila Ben, can you please go ahead? Ramila Ben? I don't know where she is now.
Yeah, I think she's trying to let me see if I can help her. Yeah.
Unmute. Ramila,
Yeah.
For the spine back, I've been getting a lot of pain down the spine, like second or third disc sort of thing. I've had osteopath done 7 or 8 sessions, but it's improved about 70% with the osteopath. He's shown me the exercise, but with even that, sometimes it triggers very sharp pain. What's the cause of that?
So it's your spine. Is it your lower spine?
Upper half of the spine.
Upper half of the spine. Up ऐसे करके बैठते हो. Phone देखते.
Yeah, probably. Like that, probably like this. Is that the cause?
Yes. See,
yeah, because it's sharp pain.
Sharp pain is purely because of that. Your sharp pains will always come with your crunch.
Like
थोड़ा
this,
सा
yeah.
posture सीधा करके बैठो, थोड़ा ऊपर देखो थोड़ा सा, थोड़ी देर के लिए, थोड़ा सा neck को correction दो, it will improve. नहीं तो थोड़ा सा ऐसे से गर्दन को घुमाओ भी, because usually जब भी sharp pains आती है ना, it tells you, trigger होता है कि ठीक करो, you know, your body is telling you, triggers you are doing something wrong, your posture is wrong whenever your sharp pain comes in. The best thing is थोड़ा सा जैसे हमारी सबकी आदत है, फोन को हम नीचे देखते हैं, you know, we always bend our neck to watch it. थोड़ा सा आगे देखा करो, थोड़ी देर के लिए एक आगे ऐसे फोन रख के देखा करो, जो मुश्किल नहीं है, थोड़ा सा हाथ ऊपर रखा ऐसे ऐसे किया, नीचे जब भी देखेंगे तो it will give you that sharp pain. फिर थोड़ा सा नेक का पोस्चर भी खराब हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा नेक की स्ट्रेचेस किया करो, शोल्डर्स को पीछे
I do that, yes.
Yeah, do that and possibly that is going to help. और थोड़ा सा ऐसे किया करो, हाथ को खोल के ना, ये
do this exercise.
हाँ, ये वाली सर्कल जिसके अंदर हाथ आपने सीधे रखे और ये पीछे पीछे फेंका.
It's constant. It's really around in the third, near the third vertebrae, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Third or fourth. That's in the middle of it.
Yeah. So it will likelihood work when you give your shoulders some rotation. और थोड़ा नीचे crouch नहीं करना, उससे आपको हो जाता होगा. It might be the case. It becomes a little habit as well, and with age as well, we tend to crouch a little bit of spine. So वो sharp pain आता है. और थोड़ा किसी को बोलो सरसों का तेल लगा दिया करें. सरसों का तेल हल्का सा गरम करके उसके अंदर थोड़ा गार्लिक बर्न कर लो. So put some garlic cloves in it, lots of it, like इतना एक क्लोव को डाल के सरसों के तेल में बर्न होने दो. ठीक है?
I've got that. I do that on my knees.
वही करो पीछे भी.
Okay. And I've got 3 questions actually.
Number
2, suffering really bad with acid reflux lately. And I feel like choked up. I've spoken to the doctors. They've done tests, you know, like through the nose. They said the ENT sent it to me. They've sent it to me to ENT. They said that it's all clear. But every day, I spoke to the doctor today, they said there's nothing wrong, but I feel like if I'm choking at middle of the night, you know, it all comes up here and difficult to, well, acid doesn't come up, but to go like that, you know, to swallow something, I feel like I can't breathe. I'm gasping for air.
I think you'll have to look into what you are eating, because कुछ तो है जो सही नहीं है. कुछ नमकीन तो नहीं खाते ज्यादा, नमक ज्यादा खाते हो?
No, just normal, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you need to see.
Cut down on salt. But it's normal, like we would put it. It's not very salty food
or
we
maybe,
eat. We just.
Or maybe do you eat any kind of salty namkeen jaisa hota hai? You know, sometimes some kind of aisa kuch to nahi khate. So try to cut down a little bit on your salt. Maybe see and drink more water as well. See if that
mainly,
helps.
I mean, I am constantly, I feel like, you know, when you're trying to swallow your saliva, like that, and or you want to do your breathing exercise, I'm having difficulty in that sort of swallowing, if you know what I mean, like swallowing the saliva. When I'm in food, when I'm drinking anything, that's no problem. It's just that you know, especially in the morning when I get up,
you're getting some kind of acid reflux. Maybe try to
And
see.
then I noticed,
what
I
is
noticed
causing.
when I was, even this morning, I did phone up my doctor. I said, last night I was gasping for air because I feel like, so they said, we've prescribed the omeprazole and take Gaviscon, but it's frightening at night time, if you know what I mean.
See, one thing can be that one water intake is okay. Your water intake is okay.
Yes, yes.
Your water intake is okay.
Yes, about 7-8 glasses a day.
But I think what you can possibly see is what is causing it. The days you get it, just keep a food diary, because most of the time acid is a cause of some kind of food combinations. Most of the time it could be some kind of, it could be milk, it could be it could be dairy or any kind of any particular spice or something. Trigger points you need to figure out, because that's how it is. Otherwise, most of the time कईयों को रॉ सब्जी भी सूट नहीं करती, कुछ भी कच्चा सूट नहीं करता. Like, if you're eating anything that's not properly cooked, it can be a problem. It can be literally your gut won't digest it. It kind of keep that coming up. So
but
you
the
need to
throat, I feel like if there's always something stuck there, but they've done the camera through the nose into the throat, and they said it's all clear. But I feel like on back of the tongue is something is stuck there all the time, constantly. I've got I'm on underactive thyroid. I don't know if that's the cause of it.
See, it could be possible, but I would say eat less salt. Eat less salty things and eat less.
Cut down on less.
And late night food be, if you're eating late dinners or something, it could be that as well. It could be a couple of things. I mean, everybody's body, and over the time, your gut reacts differently to things. It's very tough to say, but I just hope you figure out what is causing it. Once you figure out, you'll be finding it very easy, because that's the thing. Something is triggering it more than the other. Just try to maintain a food diary and see what causes it and stop that thing. And thoda sa activity ya kuch bhi, sometimes you don't know. Maybe, you keep yourself a little bit more active. The days might be better than the other days. See what works for you. It will be very much trial and error, because doctors, again, will not be able to give you the exact reason. It is yourself who needs to figure it out, because your body.
I'm going to them. I'm sort of like telling them this same problem over and over again, because I know it's not sorted.
There is one more thing you can try, but again, it is something which is, I would just guide you. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but apple cider vinegar sometimes helps. It could come
I take that.
You take that.
I take that with in the morning with haldi, honey, apple cider, and lime or lemon.
Don't eat. Don't avoid lime. No lime needed.
Okay.
Don't take lime.
All right.
Nothing with that. No lime. Even
so I take that in hot water.
Simple bowl. The other thing you can try. One more thing is, apple cider. See, sometimes apple cider doesn't work. So I hope that's not causing it. The other thing is सौंफ का पानी. सौंफ डाल के पानी. सौंफ उबाल के.
Variari.
Yeah.
Oh, variari. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, सौंफ और fennel seeds. ठीक है. सौंफ गर्म पानी में. Yeah. सौंफ का पानी.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try that.
And drink the. Okay.
Try all. पूरा दिन थोड़ा सौंफ का पानी पियो. See if that helps. I really hope something works. We'll just figure out.
I hope so as well. Otherwise, I need to get it seen privately, because this is going for a whole year now. It's basically, I'm worried about the throat, which feels like, as I say, when I'm eating, I can swallow. When I'm drinking, I can swallow fine. But it's when you're trying to, take not a deep breath, but your
I understand it is kind of getting stuck here. Try a few things and try to maintain a food diary. See what triggers it, because something is causing acid more than the other. You need to probably work on those and remove those things from the diet.
I'll go a few days fasting, see what that does.
Try a little bit of it. You never know.
Fasting maybe just go on fruit diet or something for the whole day.
Eat proper. Just give it a good gap. Don't just go on fruit diet, more acidity. Don't do that. Eat proper. Don't go on only fruit or something like that. Just eat proper food. Okay.
Thank
And
you, Prapti. Thank you.
no, I hope it helps. Yeah, I hope, really hope.
There's
I
Okay,
hope
next.
so.
Okay,
There's
next question. Increasing
Ranjan
collagen.
Ranjan
Sorry?
has got her
Sorry.
hand up.
Yes,
Ranjan
yes.
Sorry, hello, Prapti ji. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know how to increase the collagen, what to eat.
Yes, so collagen is naturally produced. I think rich fruits, vegetables और जैसे बोला प्रोटीन अच्छा होना चाहिए दालों में. जैसे दालें खाओ ज़्यादा, थोड़ा सा न्यूट्रिशन रिच करो अपना फूड, होल फूड्स खाओ. Your body will naturally produce collagen. Other thing that produces collagen is your exercise. So activity बढ़ाओ. Activity will produce collagen because that's when your body triggers that you are your body, then metabolism वगैरह थोड़ा सा better होगा ना, उससे collagen होता है. But it's okay to sometimes take as a supplement also after an age, but when body is not helping. But it's okay, you still keep taking collagen supplements if you have to. Especially sometimes you have to do after menopause, you have to because of your knees and everything. For your bone health also, people take collagen. But I would say collagen produces is through protein, nice protein-rich food. It could be through lentils if you are having lentils. या पनीर भी अच्छा होता है, soya भी अच्छा होता है. These are all good for you to rich protein sources. And then eventually with fruits and vegetables, the body will be fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else?
There's Ranju Ben who was prepared to ask you.
Yes.
I didn't want to ask you, but I'm just suggesting something. You know, the Ramila Ben was saying that she's getting acid reflux. You know, I got under thyroid underactive as well. But as you were suggesting that you should be try and keep active, so I'm active all day round. I did do about 3 sets of yoga sessions a week. Constantly walking. But one thing I would suggest, I might be wrong, but ask her to eat early, latest 7. You know, if you eat dinner early, I think that will help as well.
Yes, always helps. See, body ko you have to give a fasting window, like I said. अगर आप दिन के प्राणी हो, if you are waking up early, okay?
Yeah,
if you are
so
a morning person.
what I do, I have my dinner latest by 7, and the next day I don't eat till 1 o'clock.
So that is good. So you're giving yourself a good fasting window.
And,
it always helps. But
in-
बीच में पानी पीते रहो, खाली नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ पीते रहो. Drink water.
Yeah, but in the morning, as Pannabin was saying that she has fig water, but I make my, this is just a suggestion. I really like that taste. I make myself some herbal tea.
Yeah.
I don't drink tea and coffee, but what I boil a big saucepan of my I take a big saucepan of water, and in that I put a couple of sticks of cinnamon, some salt, a pinch of black pepper, fresh mint, fresh ginger, and fresh haldi.
Very nice.
I put
Sounds so yummy. आपके घर आना पड़ेगा.
I put all this in my herbal
Doctor की जरूर नहीं पड़े.
Pannabin, આ બધું બોઇલ થઈ જાય ને પછી હું ગેસ ઓફ કરી નાખું પછી all day round જ્યારે પણ મને ડ્રિંક પીવું હોય તો એક કપમાં નાખી 1 મિનિટ માઇક્રોમાં ગરમ કરીને I drink all day round and I feel so good with it. So this is just a suggestion if anyone wants to.
Yeah, no, this is a very nice suggestion. It's good for you. But थोड़ी चीजें गर्म होती हैं. हर किसी की बॉडी की तासीर अलग होती है. So not to have too much of hot गर्म तासीर की चीजें if your body has a गर्म tendency.
No, but
so कई बार it is good for you, but sometimes कुछ जैसे लौंग हुआ दालचीनी थोड़ी गर्म होती है बॉडी के लिए. It's good for winter.
But I put soap in it as well. So
हाँ थोड़ा ठंडा. थोड़ा सा ठंडी तासीर रखना. But again I say it's actually very good. It's very good. A good replacement.
I really like this taste.
No, very nice. This is a great suggestion. Everybody note it down.
Try and eat early. So
yes, 100%. It is going to help.
We can suggest Ramila Ben to eat early.
Yes, thank you.
Good
Thank
one.
you.
And anybody else? I think I have few questions on the chat as well. And there is one question about burning feet. Yeah. So burning feet जो है जब आग निकलती है ऐसे पैरों से. See, that could be several hormonal issues. I think you need to definitely discuss it with doctor why you're getting it. You shouldn't be too much worried because it is natural. Sometimes, body की heat निकलती है. But it is fine as long as it's not bothering you. But no harm just checking with the doctor if your hormones are okay. Yeah, so that is something I would say. It's not too much to be worried about, but always good to check with doctor on how your hormones are, or if you are at a stage. कई बार even if you are crossing menopause हो चुका होता है, but वो dates आती हैं. When body की dates तो आती है ना, your periods की date आती है, हर cycle तो चलती है body की, तो वो cycle के आसपास ये symptoms थोड़े बढ़ते भी हैं. It comes more than usual in those days. It probably could be those days bothering you more. Possible, I may be wrong, but try to track it. Write down किस दिन ज़्यादा हुआ. Just write down the dates of those things happening more than often and see if that there is a cycle to it. You will observe your body more then. Yeah. Hot water is perfectly fine to drink. It's absolutely okay to drink. Usually hot water is better than cold water, but again, some people cannot drink hot water, so it's perfectly fine. Any form of water is good as long as it doesn't have the artificial flavors in it. Water is any day good. For spine pain, सीधी करना spine को, उसकी pain को ठीक करने के लिए थोड़ा सा कोबरा प्रोसेस करना, थोड़ा सा हल्का सा बस कोबरा को हल्का सा ऊपर करना, और थोड़ा सा कैट एंड काउ जो होता है ना, जो थोड़ा सा you squeeze it, you release it, वो वाले poses. नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं कुछ करूंगी तो मैं अपना मैट लेके करूंगी, तब मैं ढंग से बताऊंगी. बट यू हैव टू स्क्वीज इट इन, यू हैव टू स्क्वीज इट आउट. दोनों तरफ की पोजेस करोगे, देन कैट एंड काउ पोजेस जो बोलते हैं, एंड अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ कोबरा इज गुड फॉर योर स्पाइन. और गर्दन नीचे नहीं करनी, फोन को ऊपर रखेंगे, नीचे झुक के फोन नहीं देखना, ठीक है. और देयर इज पेल्विक एक्सरसाइजेस. हाँ, pelvic floor. See, pelvic floor with age it becomes a little problem. Okay, and what happens is the body is not also used to having a lot of water. So when we drink water, we kind of get an urge to go to the washroom very often because body is not used to drinking a lot of water. That could be one. Sensitive biologically, you have to do pelvic floor exercises. The other exercises you can do is suction of your glute muscles. Okay, that also results in pelvic floor ki strengthening. So any form of glute suctions, holds, or pelvic floor exercises, you should make it a habit. Core suction और pelvic floor suction, ये सारी exercises करनी है. दूसरा एक तरीका होता है pelvic floor करने का, a little bit more effective, but not works with everybody. I'll explain. जब आप washroom जाते हो, try to hold your washroom before you release it. It's very tough. So पहले for few you just kind of release it. When you are in a position to hold it थोड़ा सा for few seconds and then release it. Hold it for few seconds and release it. It doesn't work with everybody because your pelvic floor can be weak, but that is one way of doing a pelvic floor exercise. But best case scenario, do it while sitting, doing anything else. Keep doing your pelvic floor. थोड़ा सा glute bridge लेके हल्का सा glutes को suction करना. And other than that, when you are trying to pass urine, that's when also you can do a little bit of hold. जैसे pass किया urine, थोड़ा सा रुके, फिर pass किया, फिर थोड़ा रुके, फिर थोड़ा pass किया. That is also a way to do a pelvic floor exercise. Okay, so that is that thing. Let me go down. I think I have few more questions. Spine, and the salt water. Yeah, garlic. So somebody just mentioned it. I'm just reading out the question, sorry. So there was somebody, so Kalpana mentioned that when you eat too much garlic, you get, so anything that is not suitable to your gut will give you acid reflux. Yeah, so that's perfect. Not to eat till very late. Yes, that's perfect. And not to sleep flat. Okay, that's a good point here for everybody. She's saying that you should give at least 3 hours from your last food intake and not to sleep flat, plus use several pillows under her head to stay raised. Okay, and limit tea and coffee to 3 to 4 cups only during the day, and limit acidic food. Okay, so this is from Smita for everybody. Okay, and any other questions? So that is the last one. Any questions, anybody? Yes, Priya Ben.
ग्रीन टी सुबह पीती हूँ, वो ठीक है? गरम
हाँ,
पानी
ठीक
में
है. ग्रीन टी से अच्छा होता है हर्बल टी पीना, ग्रीन टी में भी थोड़ा कैफाइन होता है, जैसे हर्बल टी थी ना जो उन्होंने अभी बताई, बहुत अच्छी हमें, जिसमें थोड़ा सा सौंफ डाला, थोड़ा इलायची डाली, सिनेमन डाला, वो जो नेचुरल हर्ब की टी होती है वो अच्छी होती है, वो बेटर होती है। ग्रीन टी में हल्का सा कैफाइन होता है, मतलब अगर कैफाइन के लिए सोच रहे हो आप, पर ठीक है, इफ एनीथिंग इज गुड। पानी बहुत खूब पियो, एज लॉन्ग एज यू आर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर इट्स परफेक्ट। और ये बात हमेशा याद रखना, जितनी चाय पिए उतना पानी भी पीना है। चाय पानी में काउंट नहीं होता, चाय कॉफी इज नॉट वाटर, दे आर एज काउंटर प्रोडक्टिव। जितने कप चाय पीती है उतने कप पानी और पीना चाहिए। 4 कप अगर आपने 2 कप चाय पी है तो 2 कप एक्स्ट्रा पानी पियोगे आप, to counter the effect of tea and coffee. Okay. Any other question?
Mayuri is asking, what natural remedy for dry, itchy skin, eczema?
Oh, eczema. So eczema is a skin condition, to be honest. I think it is, yeah, it is a skin condition, and it's just something that, some people are acne prone. There's some, my skin is very oily, I'm more acne prone. Some people who have dry skin are more prone to. I think you just have to maintain that, you have to keep moisturizing a lot of it. Water is very helpful, again, for your skin. I think the other thing I would say is seeds, omega-3, 6, 9. Omegas low. Omegas are helpful for your skin luster. And the more you will find any kind of garam sard nahi karo. Okay, don't go into a situation where you face too much of heat and then you suddenly face too much cold. जैसे जब सर्दियों में बहुत गर्म कपड़े पहन लेते हैं तो गर्म सर्द हो जाता है बॉडी को. So that also sometimes gives you a bit of extra, thoda rash ka aggravation ho jata hai. So try to not have situations where you are giving your body temperatures that are too different. And the other thing you would avoid have to do is don't push too much of products on your skin, because anything that's not natural that goes on your skin can irritate your skin. So the more you avoid any kind of chemicals on your skin, utna better hai. Coconut oil sabse acha hai if you want to ever moisturize your skin. If it's coconut oil is one of the best solutions. But if your eczema is really bad, sometimes people have eczema as a condition, then the medicated creams will help. But if you can manage with coconut oil, it's also good to actually apply on your skin. That is a natural way of anything that is any bacterial infection or anything. Coconut oil is really good for that. Okay. And any other question?
Ranju Ben.
आपका म्यूट है.
What I wanted to ask you this, on the sole of the foot, I get a lot of perspiration. What could be the reason?
Oh, palpation. Palpation as in perspiration. Acha. Sweat aata hai. Yeah. Oh, okay. Some people have a little bit extra. Some people sweat a lot. Is it cold sweat? Or is it heated sweat? Cold sweat.
Cold sweat, yeah.
Cold sweat. तो थोड़ा पैरों को ऊंचा रखा करो कभी-कभी, थोड़ा सा सर्कुलेशन के लिए, थोड़ा सा ऊपर किया करो, थोड़ा सा. Sometimes you can elevate your feet, it will relax you a little bit. Sometimes थोड़े से पैरों को थोड़ा सा नीचे सरहाने रख के, पिलोज रख के, थोड़ा पैरों को हल्का सा elevate करके बैठो. Sometimes it helps a lot. But some people naturally sweat a lot on the feet. It's something that is normal. It's normal. It's definitely also पैर ठंडे हो जाते हैं. Some people have cold feet. Yeah. So that is something that will always help with a little bit of blood circulation in your legs, which will help. थोड़ा नीचे पैर रखते रहते हैं ना, जैसे हम बैठे हुए तो पैर नीचे को ही जाते हैं, थोड़ा सा उनको ऊंचा उठा दिया करो थोड़े टाइम के लिए. Try to do that. It will help.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question?
You can go back to your skin subject.
I think skin, I think I've answered so many things. That is more important, I feel. Skin तो definitely अच्छी हो जाएगी diet पे. Exercises बोला ना, vent out करो थोड़ा सा, heat produce करो. That's going to help you with your skin luster. Make sure you are, exercising, doing some kind of stretches. Stretches are important for your skin. And general positive रहो, happy रहो, smile करते रहो थोड़ा सा, वो पता चल जाता है स्किन को. Your mind reads you. because we need to, be happy. That's what it shows. Your gut is your mirror and your mind is also your mirror. So always stay happy, chappy, like you all are, and just be positive. Stress is very much something that comes on your skin. So stress nahi karna if you want a good skin. Be happy. Do things that makes you happy, even if it is like 30, 40 minutes of your time every day. Do something that makes you very, very happy. That all shows across in your skin. And rest, food, diet, everything else. Thoda sa yoga, if that helps. If you want anybody else, if you want to ever try my classes, you can surely try. Or if you want to recommend to your, people, my classes are all online, okay? And I do it every day. I do evenings and mornings, different types of classes, depending on your fitness levels. I can do medium, I do high intensity, every different type of levels. If somebody wants me to do one-to-one with them, if they have certain problems, I can always do a one-to-one session for you as well, when I can see you and I can tell you the right way to do it. To join my classes, I have, you can go to my website. I'll share it here as well. My website, you can book the classes, and it's like £6 a class. And if you book a block of classes, you get discounts on it. So if you book like 25 classes, you get a 6 weeks period in which you need to make sure you finish it and you get discounts. But if not, you can buy per class one at a time, like £6 a class, and you can just do the classes as when you like. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, I think any kind of movement will always be helpful and shows on your skin. Any therapy to make your bones strong. See, bones strong karne ke liye, you will always have to, simple as that, movement. Movement is one way of doing it. Gentle movement. Your bones will always work with you if you are having some kind of movement. So your muscles around your bones get strong and the bone density stays better. Okay. For any kind of strength building exercises, जैसे बोला resistance training, थोड़ा सा dumbbell training, any kind of resistance training exercises will make your bone density better. Okay. The second thing is, of course, diet. Calcium अच्छा होना चाहिए. Vitamin D जरूर खाओ. Vitamin D is extremely important for you, for your bone health. And vitamin के साथ calcium, vitamin D, bone health की capsules अगर किसी ने recommend किए डॉक्टर ने तो जरूर लो. Okay. Other than that as well, थोड़ा sunshine में जाओ. It's good for you, for your bone health. And other than that, movement. Movement is the best thing you can do for your healthy bones. But all in all, with age, you can't avoid these things. So आप जितना भी कर रहे हो बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो अपने लिए. So never feel that you are, lacking in anything. I'm sure you can do better. We can always do better. But I'm sure you are already doing a lot good for yourself. Even with thinking about it is also a good thing to do. So just do it. But again, thoda sa activity lao if you're not doing much. Okay. Classes are on Zoom. Yes, my classes are on Zoom. मेरी अपनी website है जिसके through लोग join करते हैं classes, and that connects you to the Zoom session, and that way you can join me on my Zoom classes. I live in East London, so but my classes global hai. Anybody can do it from anywhere.
I'll share the link. I'll share the link in the group.
Yes, share the link. Yeah, definitely. Reason for your fingers and toes. I think circulation is ये मेरा बेटा कर रहा है बाहर से, अंधेरा कर दिया इसने कि मैं मम्मी बाहर नहीं आ रही. I have a 4-year-old. He is going to be 4, and I have a going to be 9-year-old. 2 boys. बहुत बदमाश है. They always they're knocking on the door. मैंने lock किया हुआ दरवाजा. So reason for your fingers to circulation. Cold feet and cold hands, circulation. थोड़ा सा move करो हाथों को. ऐसे ऐसे करते रहा करो. वो एक बॉल आती है ना, क्रंचिंग बॉल, ऐसे स्ट्रेस बॉल, उसको प्रैक्टिस करो. It's cold hand and feet are mostly sometimes stress related, hormone related, and also your activity related. Body को थोड़ा सा circulation दो. You will feel that will come better. Okay. And of course, bring it on. Any other questions you can generally ask me as well. Yeah.
Prapti, I didn't understand. In my link, I did say skin fold. I didn't quite understand what it meant by fold, skin fold.
So skin folds is when what happens is when we don't train the muscles around the core, our skin can become like layers of folds. especially around the tummy. And excess of fat also causes the skin folds. So if some people say that our skin is getting too many folds around the stomach area, especially, some of the folds are very natural. You can't have totally skinny body. You can't have like body may, it is not possible to not have fat in your body because fat is important for you. But skinnier bodies are very, very unnatural and not healthy. Little bit of folds will always be there. That is very natural, and sometimes people feel very demotivated कि मेरा पेट बाहर निकल रहा है. If I sit down, मेरा पेट बाहर निकलता है. बहुत natural है, सबका निकलता है. ओके जो कहते हैं उसका पेट बाहर निकलता है वो झूठ बोल रहा है. ठीक है सीधी सी बात झूठ बोल रहा है. ऐसा हो नहीं सकता because skin is a lazy organ and it will always fold. Okay, especially around the tummy area. So it is firstly natural because people sometimes they are very body conscious, and I want to tell them it's absolutely natural. But if it is too much of excess of folds, like folds, tummy में बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे, that is caused because purely you are not training your core muscles. So your core is kind of falling, skin बहुत है, अंदर muscles कुछ नहीं build हुई, so that is one kind of folds. And then excess of fat, that causes the folds. So those are the skin folds. आर्म्स में भी आते हैं, लेग्स में भी आते हैं, थाइस में भी आते हैं, टमी में भी आते हैं. So everybody will be having some kind of folds. It's important that you have to figure out if it's too much or it is natural. That's the only thing.
So if it's too much, what is the remedy to remove it?
Fat loss. You have to lose fat and train it. You have to train that area. So you have to, if your core is, अगर आपके टमी पे बहुत folds हैं, तो टमी की थोड़ी exercises करो, थोड़ा सा core को stretch करो, थोड़ा core exercises करो, and with time it will go down. But the main thing is to make sure you are not eating anything excess of your calorie requirements, because there are two things. I'll quickly cover. Detail में आराम से समझाऊंगी. Two things. एक होता है BMI. जिसमें होता है कि आपका वेट आपकी एज और हाइट के हिसाब से कितना है. एक मेजर होता है वेस्ट टू वेट मेजरमेंट. ठीक है कि आपका वेस्ट का साइज कितना है, क्योंकि कई लोग कहते हैं हमारा वेट नॉर्मल है पर हमारी स्किन बहुत है टमी पे, जैसे हम अभी भी प्रेग्नेंट है, वो विसरल फैट होता है. ठीक है, सो बोथ ऑफ देम आर बैड. वेट कईयों का नॉर्मल, इफ इट्स BMI नॉर्मल बट टमी इज आउट, that is also bad. That causes a lot of problems with your organs. So your weight का जो पेट का जो visceral fat है, that typical type of fat needs to come down. And that's one thing that you need to work on. Your visceral fat is something that you should very, very importantly work on, not just your weight. So some people find कि मेरा weight lose हो गया but मेरा tummy lose नहीं हुआ. That is something they need to work by training your core. So when we train our core, जो exercises मैं जैसे कराती हूँ, I specialize in core strength. So core training जब मैं करवाती हूँ, I make sure your tummy goes in. Your tummy का tuck हो जाता है. You lose fat more around the tummy, but nowhere else. So shoulders उतने रहते हैं, हर चीज ठीक रहती है, बस tummy tuck हो जाती है. So that is the type of exercises I do, and it can definitely reflect there. But fat loss के लिए diet and exercises are important. So 2 measurements, BMI, which is important. Second is waist to weight. So waist का जो measurement है, एक waist to hip का ratio आता है. That is going to always tell you about your how excess weight is around your stomach. That is something you should address. Okay.
You also mentioned about omega seeds. What about the tablets?
Yeah. That's fine.
Omega tablets.
Yeah, that's fine. Omega 369 you will get very easily.
And that's is equivalent to the seeds.
Yeah, that's fine. Some people is fine with omega 369. It's good for you to have. It gives you good immunity as well. But again, do anything under if you have a physician, definitely consult them, because it's a very generic over-the-counter medicine, but of course everybody is different. So always consult your doctor or anybody if you are okay to take that. But yes, omega 369 is good for your skin. It helps in your immunity as well.
Okay, good. Mine's actually on a prescription, a repeat prescription. So
omega 369, yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Anyway, what can I say? Thank you very much, Prapti. Just to remind you, she offers and specializes in body weight at home workouts. And as she said, it's on Zoom, and strongly believes that your body is the only equipment you ever need. That's true. She also transforms herself from sizes 16 to size 0 by not just losing over 20 kg of weight, but by building the strongest version of herself. Having been a victim of postpartum depression herself, she understands what women go through post childbirth and offers fitness, coaching, and mindset training. Her passion for fitness is contagious, and she strongly believes to achieve your dreams, madness is a must. I think I have to go to her as well. To get rid of my fat.
Panna, I'll join you.
Yeah.
Definitely. मेरी लाइफ की सिंपल फिलॉसफी है कि अगर सपनों को पाना है तो समझदार नहीं पागल होना जरूरी है कुछ भी पाने के लिए. So you have to have that craziness in you to be able to do something beyond anybody has done. तो पागलपन ही है जो लोगों को नॉर्मल से एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी बनाता है. तो अगर अपने लिए कोई भी ड्रीम है कुछ भी थोड़ा सा पागलपन उसमें दिखाओ तो पहुंच जाओगे. So I am a crazy person. I'm very happy to be crazy, and that craziness has really spread across many lives. And as always, never shy away from asking help. Okay, लोग हैं ही इसलिए कि एक दूसरे की मदद करें. ठीक है. So let's say मैं आज आ गई, कोई भी जरूरत है कभी किसी से हेल्प मांगना, you always have to. Never be shy. All problems are natural. There is no special problem. Okay, you are absolutely हर किसी की लाइफ में problems है. It's absolutely fine to be abnormal in your problems as well, which actually are normal. So be happy, be very grateful, and I'm very happy to meet all of you today. I think I have one of the best Zooms I have done is to have those smiling faces today.
You can come back. You can come back and on a different subject. You're welcome to it. But there's one more question.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Fibrogram. Yeah. So, see, I have members, and I would say one thing: if you will always find it struggle to exercise with that condition, fibromyalgia, isn't it? That see, you will have to make sure that you do less intense. Okay, जिस दिन energy है उस दिन you do. जिस दिन energy नहीं है मत करो. Okay, have the empowerment of not choosing to do something the days you're not feeling good about it, but the days you are a little bit energetic, make the most for it, because you will only this is a condition you have to you can't ignore it or not, और ये ऐसा नहीं होता कि चली जाएगी लाइफ से. Okay, this is not a condition that can actually make you will always have it somewhere in your life. You can control it, you can manage it, but you can't totally get rid of it. So I think you just have to play around with it. Thoda sa, whenever you are better, feeling energetic, do it. And when you are not feeling better, just kuch mat karo. Netflix lagao, baitho. Bas. Listen to your body more than anybody else.
Absolutely. And keep smiling.
Keep smiling. Skin ke liye bahut zaruri
hai.
That's the best tonic. Smile is the best tonic for everyone.
Oh yes, absolutely. Smile karo aur smile दूसरों को भी कराओ. वो सबसे अच्छा tonic है.
That's what Panna Ben is doing all the time.
Yeah, definitely. This is
I'm always
fantastic.
smiling. Yes, absolutely.
Whether she is well or not, she always smiles.
Yes. Yeah. No, she's doing such a wonderful job bringing you everybody together. And
yes,
I'm very honored to be here today. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. You are a beautiful lot of people.
No, you were a credit to us actually, and given us quite a lot of information what we wanted. I think Santosh Ben has got a question.
Actually, we were talking about tummy, It's my tummy is growing. I think every day it is growing a little bit more. I feel like that because otherwise my face everywhere is my weight is I look better. I'm okay, but in my tummy, I don't know what's happening to my tummy. If I talk to my doctor or say other people, and they say it's because of age. I do not know.
So basically, no. So होता क्या है कि tummy थोड़ा नीचे को ढल जाती है with age. Yeah, so it is not that case कि आपकी tummy बढ़ रही है. It is just falling a little down with age. It could be that, but tummy का बढ़ने का reason सिर्फ एक ही होता है. That maybe you are kind of gaining fat. सीधी सी बात. So you have to control.
Tight. Yes, blouses are getting tight.
You're putting
So
on weight.
अगर सिर्फ tummy नहीं
also growing, and I don't know what to do.
Weight loss करो, nutrition करो. See, I am also a nutritionist. Okay, I can also help you with your nutrition. मैं proper plans बनाती हूँ. I make along with the fitness and everything. I'm an advanced level clinical weight loss practitioner. I have helped people on lot of situations. कहीं को diabetes होता है, किसी को किसी का thyroid underactive है, किसी को कोई भी hypertension है या BP है या cholesterol है, कईयों का मतलब कुछ भी serious critical illness भी होती है अगर, तो I can definitely help you with your nutrition. And my nutrition is very simple, घर का खाना. I never ask you to have any supplements in your diet because I don't believe it in myself. कुछ supplement की जरूरत नहीं है. So I can always help you with your nutrition and a customized nutrition जो आपको खाना है, जो आपके लिए ठीक है. But उसमें आपको portion control होगा. So I'll have to give you how much you can eat what and what things you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. Okay. So there is a proper plan of 6 or 12 weeks in which I work with you on a one-to-one basis to help you with it. Okay. So that is something that I do. आपको weight loss करना ही पड़ेगा. थोड़ा सा weight loss करोगे, खुद को अच्छा लगेगा. खुद के fit होंगे कपड़े, you only will feel better end of the day. So you have to definitely work on something on the diet, and especially when you are not doing too much of activity, it's very easy to pile up. Okay, and it's not just about the food; it's also lack of activity that causes that over the time. एकदम नहीं होता है, महीने जुड़ जाते हैं. It's always cumulative. So there is something definitely not right in your diet. But again, it's not that it can't be right in future, so we can definitely fix it.
And लोग आप अपना टेलीफोन नंबर देंगे आप?
हाँ मैं बिल्कुल, मैं अभी I'm gonna share everything and ये भी share करूँगी. I think there is somebody asking कि विटामिन डी है ना, that's the question. Yeah, just let me answer that. विटामिन डी आपको सच्ची धूप के बिना किसी चीज से मिलना मुश्किल है. Definitely take your vitamin D capsules. Okay, there is no other way but you have to take vitamin D from your capsules.
Capsules I'm taking 2 every day.
हाँ, विटामिन डी आपको जो डॉक्टर ने प्रिस्क्राइब किया वो आपको लेना पड़ेगा. It's gonna help you very much. But other than that, विटामिन डी थोड़ा मशरूम में होता है, दूध में होता है, पर इतना नहीं होता है जितना आपकी बॉडी को चाहिए. तो आपको कैप्सूल्स या आपको जेल टैबलेट जो डॉक्टर ने बोला है वो लेनी पड़ेंगी to get it better.
वो तो ले रही हूँ. B12 जो है ना, B12 का क्या है कि बहुत खाने में नहीं मिलता है. तो एक प्रोडक्ट होता है उसमें B12 होता है and you can pour it on your food. I'm kind of thinking मैं उसकी फोटो भेज दूंगी आपको. I have to see, मेरे पास पड़ा है. It's kind of a powder. It's a powder. Please. Yes, I will send a picture of it. Is that vegetarian or no? Vegetarian है. It's kind of a yeast. इसको एक yeast बोलते हैं. It's kind of a yeast, but it can be poured as a powder on your food for extra B12. Because B12 आपको, अगर आपका B12 कम है, okay, then B12 के injections लगवाने पड़ते हैं, which is the only way to get it. So some people have regular injections of B12, which is fine. This is okay because your body needs it. But एक है वो, it's kind of a yeast. I will give you a picture. It's a special yeast. वो आपने food में आप you can eat. बाजार में टेबलेट्स वगैरह ले सकते हैं B12 की? हाँ बिल्कुल, अगर डॉक्टर ने आपको बोला है B12 कम है तो जरूर लो. हाँ जरूर लो. टेस्ट किया था पर आई एम मेरे में 12 B कम है, पर उन्होंने सजेशन कुछ नहीं की.
See, B12 के इंजेक्शन लगवाने पड़ते हैं अगर बहुत कम होता है. But I can tell you, I can give you a picture of it. You start eating that, but if your B12 is very less, so likelihood आपको injections या doctor ही बताएगा क्या करना है. And other than that, I'll send you the picture of the food I'm talking about. It's kind of a yeast type of powder you can add in your food.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay. And final. Any other question? Last question. फिर मैं भी जाती हूँ. I'll have to go as well. Priya Ben, last question. Yes, go for it. आपकी mute हो. Unmute please.
हाथ पैर में पानी निकलता है ना. हम
हाँ,
लोग गुजराती में
cold sweat.
त्वचा गर्मी बोलते हैं. I don't know क्या बोलते हो. तो क्या करना चाहिए?
Cold sweat होता है जो. Cold sweat जैसा.
Yeah.
वही सर्कुलेशन करो, थोड़ा सा मूवमेंट करो फिंगर्स की. बट ये थोड़ा सा ना कोल्ड स्वेट आता है, विद एज भी आता है बॉडी में. इट्स वेरी नेचुरल टू. कईयों का ज्यादा होता है, कईयों को कम होता है. बट आई थिंक यू जस्ट हैव टू डू अ लिटिल बिट मोर सर्कुलेशन और हैंड मूवमेंट्स एंड ऑल दैट. जस्ट ट्राई टू सर्कुलेट द ब्लड अ लिटिल बिट मोर. बट कोई ऐसा कंसर्न नहीं है. डोंट वरी एनीथिंग. नेचुरल भी होता है, विद एज भी होता है. कोल्ड स्वेट आता है, कईयों को पैरों पे आता है, कईयों को हाथों में आता है. Some people have more sweaty hands than the others. It's also your body type, but don't worry about it. Just try to circulate the blood. The more you do, the better it is. थोड़ा सा हाथ थोड़ा सा एक्शन करो. वो स्ट्रेस बॉल होती है, उसको ऐसे ऐसे करो.
Okay, thank you.
ठीक है, चलो. Thank you very much, everybody. अभी बाहर I think it's going to be a little bit. It's my kids' sleep time, so I think थोड़ा सा it's been beyond. So, but anyways, I'll definitely see you all. And cramps पड़ते हैं. Last question, I'll just quickly tell you. Cramps पड़ते हैं. Yes, उसके लिए zinc की कमी से cramp पड़ते हैं. Magnesium and zinc. Okay, so if you have cramps in your feet, या जो पिन्नियों में कहते हैं ना, calf में cramp पड़ते हैं, it's because of lack of magnesium and zinc. Try to see if you can arrange and talk to the doctor about it. Maybe adding some zinc and magnesium in your diet will help in that. Okay, hopefully. All right, everybody, hope everybody stays healthy and fine and keeps smiling. And
thank you for your help. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'll share all my details with you all. Okay, so have a lovely evening and take care. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for all the info.
Bye.
So much information you gave us.
Thank you very much, Prapti.
Bye.
That was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank
And
you.
we shall see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are any gentlemen, I would like to speak again, reminding you about membership. Because now we need to get you going with the membership, and from next month, we want all the windows open, no more hiding behind the screen. Plus, we want your membership numbers with your name, like I have got it. So, oh, my mic is saying I need more battery. So, also, please, if you're having difficulty in filling the forms, contact me or any other admin team to help you fill the form. And if you haven't got online banking, ask your friend to pay for you and give them the £5. The £5 is the early bird catch that will last till 2023, end of December. Not this December, end of 2023. That's when your whole year is going to last at £5 for 35 groups or any other events you can attend. So please, if you are having confusion, still having confusion, please do come back to us and then we can help you out. People have also been messaging me what I have been doing. We've had group 1 and group 2, and what I have been doing, because you know in the beginning WhatsApp group was capacity was only for 251, And so now they have increased the capacity to 600. So I have been accumulating 2 groups into one. So please don't think I have removed you from the group. I have just moved you into group 1, and I'm now going to delete group 2 because it's too much work for me. And now I have also created another group for paid members. So I'm going to move one by one from January all the paid members into the paid group. And then the original group, which is still going, still live, is going to go dormant, and only admins will have the access to it. So I'm just letting you know well in advance. You've still got 2.5 weeks to catch this early bird, £5 for whole year for any groups. So you're not paying individually group, you're just paying £5 for all 35 groups. And if I've forgotten anything, please, I apologize to you. It's a long day for me as well. So thank you very much, ladies, for joining me today. Next week, we're going to have OCI talk, so be aware for that link as well. Look out, and we shall catch up again. Yes, Ben.
Panna Ben, I don't have email address because you have asked
I've
me.
been messaging you, yes, Santosh Ben, I've been messaging you. Don't worry if you don't have
I'm
email.
sorry, I don't have email. And what you want me to do?
It's okay. I will WhatsApp your membership number. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right.
So
Then.
thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank you very much, ladies. And
Thank you, Naben. Thank you.
Can
Thank
we have
you.
her number, please?
Go on, Boilu.
Santosh Ben.
Santosh.
Yes, I will. I will. I won't forget. I won't forget. Take care.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Panaben. Good night. Night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Panna.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Good night, all. Good night.